Hi friends! Today we're going to do a pick a card reading. For today's video we are going to do what is happening for you in the new year. So we have 3 piles here, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. If you need more time to decide, you can also pause this video and I'll link the timestamps down below. Otherwise, if you like to choose with crystals, I'll be putting those up shortly. And let's get started. For those that like to choose with crystals, we have pile 1 with the blue kyanite. Also has some garnet in there. We have rose quartz for pile 2. And for pile 3, we have a clear quartz cluster. So if you need a moment longer, you can also pause the video. I'll link the timestamps below and let's get started. Welcome pile 1, or if you chose the blue kyanite, this reading is for you. So we have the 5 of Swords, Page of Cups, the Hermit, and the Hanged Man. I really feel like you've kind of been through it, but things are really going to start coming together for you. And in a way you never really expected. And things are going to start moving. Creativity is going to start flowing. Because I think for a while, and maybe in the beginning, you just kind of feel stuck and kind of stagnant. And I think in a new light and the way you're just kind of your perspective is going to change, and a new light is going to be coming forward, and just kind of things are just going to happen and you're going to be like, how? Like, you may be thinking like things are not looking great, but it's like the things that you've been manifesting, like this pig that is flying. It's like, how in the world did that happen? It's meant for you. And you may be feeling kind of like in the dumps and, you know, really spending time alone to reflect. And I feel like there's something you have learned to do for yourself, for brain health, and things are just kind of coming together and in a really serendipity type of way. Let's get some more cards. Things are going to be looking up for you. Things are going to be celebrated. And I think that this time of you just kind of in the dumps is not going to last long. Things are going to start taking a change and you're going to be 8 of Cups, leaving things behind and really moving forward and not putting up with certain things anymore. It's like you're going to be really setting boundaries. And I feel like you're really, and you should be, really proud of yourself for doing this. And you're going to be celebrating with close friends. It's like your circle is getting closer. And the things that you are leaving behind are more so people. And you're just going to be, I keep hearing like closing the wagons. Like, you know, when things are back in the 1800s, when they would close in the wagons and tighten up their circles so that nothing can attack them, whether that is like coyotes for their animals or even them being attacked from others. And I just feel like that is, you're tightening up your circle. You're getting rid of people that don't, you know, serve you. We have the Judgment card. And Strength. I feel like this is a time where you are just really like finding yourself standing in your own strength, and it's really this opportunity you have to let go of an old story or belief about yourself and just really breaking free. Yes, exactly, with the 8 of Swords. So this is just a time of letting go of old judgment that you feel like is holding you back. And so these old stories and beliefs that you have about yourself is really setting yourself free during this time. This is a time that you have been like on this journey and really setting yourself up for, if that makes sense. You're going to be looking back and you're going to be like, oh, all these times that I have been sitting in solitude are really a time of reflection that I am, thinking. And I think that you're also letting your mind kind of just go with these stories and beliefs. And it's funny, I just heard on a podcast yesterday, you can't believe everything you think. And I think that is where you kind of were stuck for a minute and just kind of in that stagnant energy. And I think that that's time to let go of that judgment of yourself and just really walk away with those things, especially with the Eight of Swords. It's a time to celebrate these small little, not even little, but also big achievements, because this is huge with you setting boundaries for yourself and walking away of things that are no longer serving you, that aren't serving a purpose for you. And that's people, things, beliefs. And it is time to build your skills and your confidence. And I think that is really where this strength is coming forward. I feel you haven't really been really hard on yourself in the past, and this new inner dialogue is really shaping and shifting how you perceive yourself and however everything is moving forward. And I feel like this new year you have this new light about you. You are walking with your head held high and just having a whole new perspective about yourself. This is I think that this past year has been really challenging for you, but you have learned so much about yourself, and that is what led you here. That is where things are coming together and you're like, how in the world? But little do you know, the universe, you have been overcoming all these things and it's all being set up for you. And it's just, but not even that, because it's things that some things you don't even know how it happened. It's just like serendipity. It's just like you are just wish in a bottle. And it's just like, how are things happening for you? And I think this is just a new light for you. Let's get some more cards for you, because this is just, I really feel like you are just really breaking free of this bond. And it's more so on yourself, because it's your own beliefs, not really even other people. It's your own. And I don't really feel like it's other people that have said things to you. I kind of just think it's like you just made it up in your head in a way. Or maybe somebody did and it just kind of stuck with you, and it's just, but you're moving forward, so it's great. You're walking away from it. And then you have this grace card. Give yourself grace. You're being way too hard on yourself. Grace, blessings to come to me to set me free. Exactly. Give yourself grace. Oh, I love when things come together like this. Let's get another one. Magical powers. I weave and clear. I cast and no magic secrets to me now show. I think this new year is going to be full of magical powers. Look at this phoenix rising above. And this is all you. This is you breaking free and giving yourself grace and tightening that circle around you. And things are really going to be coming forward and in such a magical way. Love. I call to thee to bring a true love here to me. And love is in the air for you. I think that is also another, and that could be love for yourself, but also I kind of think that because of these things that are happening, it also could be for some of you a new relationship coming for you this new year. Some for love for yourself, especially with all this breaking free and this change and changing your mindset, that things are just, love is yourself and the relationships with others, and also maybe closing that circle with the Ten of Pentacles. Good fortune coming through with love. Let's get some more. Let's get another deck. Let's see what other things are coming for the new year for pile 1. Distance and journey. I feel like that you have been on such a journey and the ocean is far and wide, and you're just continuing to move forward into the sunset and just really taking it all in. And I feel like in this photo, it is so calm and peaceful, and with the sunset on the horizon, I feel like you are finally at this place where like there's not big waves, and it is just very calm with your emotions, and things are just, you can finally take a deep breath, and with your mindset you can just really start to sit in peace. Because I feel like with this Hermit card, that you are really just taking this time to just kind of reflect and notice this journey and the distance, like how far you have come. And it is beautiful. You can see all the stars. I mean, there is some clouds, but I just feel like you are in just a really good place moving forward. An unfolding surprise envelope. I feel like there's some big surprises in your future, especially with that serendipity coming through, and things that are, like I said before, things that are, you can't really explain how they happen. And I feel like these are some great surprises moving forward for you, and in a very exciting way. So hopefully you like surprises. I know not everyone does, but these are, I feel like, really good positive things that are just going to really make you smile and grin and be like, finally. I just keep hearing finally. Like, I feel like you are kind of exhausted and tired and emotionally just like, you just want to breathe like a sigh of relief. Like things are coming together. Because I feel like that you have had some time for brain health, like mental health. It is just, it's a nice change. Old man, male inheritance. I feel like this is more so not necessarily an old man, but just kind of like, it reminds me of love. It is just like a person that is perfectly meant to be a mature person in their emotions that are coming in for some of you. And it's a love that I don't think you may have experienced before. And it's just kind of like also a sigh of like relief. Like there are people out here, I just really think your mind is going to be changing, and it's going to be a nice, healthy relationship that is going to be coming in. And I don't necessarily think of it as like an old man, but more mature is what I feel like. And it doesn't also have to be male. I just feel like it is a love, a partnership that is coming in where you guys just align and match up. And maybe it's more masculine energy, but mature energy is what I'm getting. And I feel like it's just something that you just really need to what's the word that I'm looking for? Something that you just cherish is what I'm hearing. Like, it's something that you just aren't expecting. Forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. And I think this is kind of what I was saying earlier about these old stories and these old beliefs that you have about yourself. And maybe it's just kind of forgiving yourself for the old things that you kind of put yourself through, and maybe others that were close to you, but kind of more yourself, and kind of in a self-sabotage type of way. But I really feel that the forgiveness of yourself, like, is going to be super important to you with moving forward. Let's get another one of those. Act as if your partner is here. I think by acting, and whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you'll always consider them. I feel that like you are ready for someone to come into your life and have that partnership with someone. And I think that by this card saying that is kind of saying, what's that saying? Where fake it till you make it, kind of like that, but with a partner. And I think that's kind of just going to manifest itself, that you are ready and that you are here for it. The artwork on these are just so gorgeous. I just love them. They're so pretty. But I think right now is just a great time for you to have a partner. You've had all this growth. You definitely deserve it. I think you're just at a better headspace as well. Like, you have time for someone because you're not concentrating on yourself in a way of making changes in your mind. It's easier doing that alone. I mean, you can still do it with somebody, but you're ready. You are ready. Let's get a few more cards here for you. Pile 1. What else do you need to know about what is happening for you in the new year? The world awaits you. Morning. I feel like this is just a time where you get to show the world the real you. All the layers are pulled back. The things that you have been working on, like this is the time where you need to strut your stuff and hold your head high. Like, I feel like you are just beaming with light, and that people need to see this. This is the time for you to really shine. That's funny. Sun. I feel like that's you, like the sun, and it's morning sun. I feel like paint the sun back into your sky. Like, you are finally starting to kind of come out of that dark place where you've just kind of held up and just been working on yourself. And this is a time to step out and show the world what awaits you, and that this is your time to really shine, and where this other person really is attracted to that and is just like, oh my goodness, like, look at this person. They just light up the room. They are just like this beaming light. And I just think, yay, this is just coming together for you. Protest, start a revolution. I really feel like this is a time to celebrate and really go after the things that you want. And I think this is a time where you have really challenged yourself and also challenged your own beliefs. And I think that is what has gotten you where you are. I don't think this was an easy road for you. And I think this is a time to celebrate, and I really think also a time for that our closer friends are going to be kind of turning to you and noticing this change in you, and they are wanting to know like how you got where you are. Obviously they are around you and they hang out with you, but they have seen such a great change in you that they want to do that for themselves, and that you are there to assist them and just kind of start this process. I keep hearing birds of a feather that flock together. Like, you and your closer friends around you are, you know, sharing ideas. Like, I saw this really helped me, and I think that you can do that and share your ideas of what got you through this self-reflection, this time that you have been working on yourself, and how you did it and how you got to where you are. And I think this is a great way for you to start the new year and what is coming for you. And thank you so much for joining me on this reading, and I hope this reading has really helped you. And I hope you join me on the next one, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Alright, pile 2, if you chose the Rose Quartz, this reading is for you. So we have the Devil, the Death card, 7 of Cups, and the Moon. So for what is happening for you for this new year, I really feel like you are kind of going through a transformation of sorts, letting go of these past feelings, these past, just kind of some eliminations, some endings going on. But I feel like you are going through a real transformation right now, and you have lots of opportunities, lots of options for you. And I feel like this may be kind of an overwhelming time because there is lots of, I feel like, transformation. Like, things are ending and you're just like, where do I go from here? I feel like you do have a lot of options though, and that can lead you to a lot of different avenues and, you know, really change your life in the direction that it's going. But I feel like there's kind of like a little bit of resistance here with the Devil, and some things that you kind of are trying to work through and get through that. But I feel like you're tied down. On the traditional Devil card, the people that are sitting below the Devil have chains around their neck. However, you'll notice in that picture that they are loosely on the neck, so that they are easily removed. You feel like you're trapped, but you are not. You have options. And I really feel like during this time, things are going to be coming to light and things are going to take a shift. However, you just got to pick one. And I feel like there's so many opportunities, you don't really know what to do. And I feel like the more that you kind of dig deep and kind of do a little bit of shadow work, that is kind of going to make more sense to you. Let's get some more clarifying cards. Yeah, if the more that you kind of start to hole up and kind of work on yourself, the light is going to be shining brighter per se, and just kind of really kind of change the direction in which you are going. Because I really feel like you're seeking on this new paths, I should say, and you're kind of, in a way, you just need to kind of have some introspection. Just kind of maybe start meditating. I think that would be really helpful for you because you're really going through a transformation. And you have a lot of major arcana cards here. I feel things are really going to be coming to light and things are really going to be shedding. Layers are going to be peeled back and you're really going to be digging deep this year about yourself. And I don't think this is a bad thing. I think this just may be very intimidating card-wise, but I really feel like this is a time that you really need to take the bull by the horns, tiger by the tail, and I really feel like this is a pivotal time for you, especially with the Seven of Cups card, because there are not all the options that are coming to you are the best option for you. Justice card. I really feel that these choices that you are deciding upon are just going to really lead you to some really interesting places. Guardian of Wands. The Emperor. This is a time to really take charge and lead your own life and break free from those that want to kind of dictate your life. I feel like there are people around you. It's like you haven't really been living life for yourself, but more so around the people around you, whether that's a relationship, friends, family. I really feel like this is a year of change and things are going to go your way. There's just some choices that need to be made, and this year is just like the beginning for you. Yes. I'm pulling that the Fool, the very beginning of the major arcana of the tarot, the very beginning card, the journey, that leap of faith. Look at all these major arcana cards. My word, all except for two. I really feel that there is kind of the way of scales. Like it's like you have to do kind of the pros and cons of the choices that you are going to be making, and things are just kind of going to unfold from there. I think things are just kind of like shape-shifting is what things are just going to shift and things are going to change. But I really feel like you just have to take the bull by the horns and just take back your life. Because I feel like you're just kind of stagnant in a way. But you're not. I think it's just like all in your head. Like a limited consciousness. And by shedding back some of these layers and doing some of that shadow work, things are going to unfold. And that's when the real, not the real journey begins, but this new journey, this new path from the decisions that you're going to be making, and things are going to be coming to light. And with the Emperor card, you're just going to really blossom and move forward and take charge, and things are just going to be like unfolding, and just like the path is going to just kind of open up for you. But I feel like there's things and steps that you need to do in order to kind of get there. Because I really feel like with this Guardian of Wands, you're going to be creating something like very vibrant, very like this internal energy is going to be radiating outward for you. Kind of just lighting this fire under your you know what, and really get you going. And kind of creating that what feels warm and good. And just kind of getting rid of the rest that doesn't even matter. And believe that life is going to be bright and beautiful. And I think the path that you do choose, you are going to create, and it's going to be beautiful. And you have really endless opportunities moving forward. I just think you kind of just have to pick one and hone in on the skills and move forward. And I think that once you start doing the digging in and things are going to start to shift, that is really going to light that spark in you, and that's what's going to drive you forward. There's something in you that you just want to release. I want to get some other cards. Let's get some of these. Inspiration, goddess of magic. I ask thee to bring your inspiration to me. I think you're really going to be inspired, and that is what is going to light you. Exactly what I was saying. It's a great turning pivotal point. I think that's what I was kind of getting at. This isn't a bad reading. Was that the Justice? Yes! Isn't that so interesting? Love it. Justice and justice. Justice by the power of 3 by 3. Deliver justice to me. I think that this is a great card for you. Inspiration, justice. Let's get another one. Wisdom. On a Wednesday with a waxing moon, let wisdom come and be renewed. Isn't that... Wow. It talks about moon. You have a moon here. Justice. You have a justice card. Inspiration. Talking about creativity. Here, I think things are really going to turn. This year is going to be amazing. Amazing. This is just the beginning. I think inspiration is going to really flow, and you're really going to kind of set yourself up for a really great path, a really great future. This is just so exciting. I think it's just going to show up in a way that is just going to be really moving those creative juices. That sounds weird. The creative juices flowing. That energy. Let's get some more cards. Ah! Oh, and maybe after this work, a nice person is going to come in. Says groom. It can be, I feel like it's either or. News and messages. And change and purity. I really feel like this is a change for you. I do feel like a person is going to come in, and I think that's also after you make these changes and these things, the energy is going to shift and things are just going to really happen. And these news and messages, I'm really curious. I kind of have a feeling that is towards more business, more career. This change card, I feel like everything is changing for you, but for the better. Lots of inspiration, lots of creativity coming through. And I feel like you can't even see that right now. So if you're listening to this and you're like, what is she talking about this? Like, I don't feel like it relates. You may be surprised. But if you're not feeling this reading, listen to another one if that is calling to you. But I feel like those that are choosing this pile are going to be pleasantly surprised. This next card, slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. Because I really feel like there is, maybe you've just really been on the move this prior year, and things are just, once you make up your mind and figure out what you want to do in that creativity, that's going to be a time to slow down and see things are going to unfold. And then you have listen to your heart. You are listening, but you need to hear with a loving heart. I think that makes all the difference. You can hear the same message, but it doesn't really click until your heart is more open and not so closed. That heart chakra is not so closed off and chained up. Because I feel like once you open your heart, that's when things are going to unfold and things are going to change and come into your life. But I feel like with the things you have gone through in the past, that has maybe kind of gave you, I don't want to say cold-hearted, but definitely closed off. And I think right now is just kind of like, you might be exhausted because doing shadow work is not easy. Always working on yourself. Sometimes we just need to like process what we're learning and about ourselves, and those layers that we have been shedding to find ourselves can be so exhausting. Like sometimes you just need to slow down and process the information that you just learned. It's kind of like a test. Like you just took the test, you passed because you've been studying, and you just kind of want a break. It's like you need a summer break from school, from yourself. It's like time to get some good news and just kind of relax, because the big change is going on is a lot. And but I feel like during that downtime, maybe that's when all that creativity is just going to be coming in. That inspiration for that change. Let's get another deck. Gosh, you have some big change, especially with those major arcana. I feel like it's like major change. A lot of inspiration, lots of new. Surround yourself with love. A lot of loving energy coming in. Despite all the shadow or darkness coming through, surround yourself with love. Listen to your heart. Slow down. I feel like this is just a time to kind of give yourself some grace. Justice is coming. I think more so this is like a justice for yourself. Like you are receiving justice because of the stuff that and the changes you have made about yourself. Like this is finally your time to just kind of be able to slow down and think about all the hard work you have put into yourself. You deserve sugar, not salt. Exactly. Like this is your time to kind of finally like get what you have been putting out. You have been putting in the work. Now it is time to see all the hard work that you are putting in. I want one more card. Wings. You have never needed those wings to fly. I feel like you always felt like you needed something in order to move forward or change, but little did you know you didn't need. I feel like I'm hearing crutch, but you didn't at all. It was all within you. Maybe you thought like, I need, this person in my life, or, this friend. But little did you know, all you really needed was yourself. And that nice, big, warm heart of yours and the strength to get you through it. Because you've been through some things, and it's finally time to surround yourself with the people that love you back, is what I'm hearing. Not necessarily the salty people that are not fun to hang around and can be very draining. Because you are going places. You are moving forward. You have I feel I keep hearing like mass abundance is what I keep hearing. Abundance is coming for you in this new year, and you have the tools and you have what it takes that is going to light up your path and set you up for success is what I'm hearing. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye! Hello, pile 3, or if you chose the clear quartz cluster, this reading is for you. So we have the Hanged Man, 8 of Swords, and Knight of Swords, and the Star card. So I feel like this is kind of a time where, with what is happening in the new year for you, I really feel like this is a time where you may be feeling a little bit of restriction, just kind of like a little bit of conflict going on. However, I think that is not to last long, especially with this Hanged Man here. I just really feel like you may be feeling kind of like a lack of direction, but I really feel like you're kind of contemplating some situations, and I feel like that is a time where like there's lessons to be learned from this, and kind of realizing you're not really stuck as much as you kind of think you are. I think you're just kind of waiting for a break and something with a job, but I really feel like with this Star card here, things are about to take a turn. And with this Star card here, I'm not really feeling like worried about these other cards. Like, this is just kind of shining more light for everything that is going to happen with you. I feel like things are kind of renewed and a lot of hope and positivity with this card. I feel like you are feeling this way, but things are changing once you change that mindset and kind of get a new perspective. Does that make sense? I feel like you have this optimism about life, and things are going to change kind of once you get out of your head and kind of out of your own way. I think you're going to start healing from some past wounds and things that are really kind of bothering you and kind of making this stagnant energy. Because I feel like things are going to really change. I feel like this is more in career. Because I really feel like things are looking up in the new year with a career shift and more positivity. I don't think it's going to last long. I think you'll remember your strength and just kind of push forward from this conflict and this restriction you have. Let's get some more cards. Maybe this will help us. We have 4 of Swords and the Strength card, which is funny because I think you'll think of and remember your strength and to be able to push forward. And with that conflict, I think that is something that you're kind of working through. Yeah, because the anxiety that you're having, I feel like once you tap into that strength, you're going to start moving forward. Knight of Cups. Because then I feel like once you break free, these creative ideas and these manifestations are going to start flowing. Because I feel like there's some sort of blockage that is happening here, and you're kind of getting in your own way. 3 of Wands, because I feel like you can see and move forward, that your mind is just kind of might be in overdrive and causing a lot of headache for nothing. Like, don't believe all the thoughts that are coming in. Don't let your mind go wild, and don't. It's just what I'm getting. I think that will be very helpful. Because you see where you want to go. And you know where you want to go. You just aren't. You're having this stagnant energy, this blockage that needs to kind of get out of here. Go away. Be able to move forward and get through it. Because this card, these nightmares and this anxiety that is kind of coming forward needs to like be pushed backwards. Go away. Because I think once you get the confidence, everything around you starts to go smooth. And things are going to start growing and changing, and plans are going to start turning into actions. And I think by doing that, the other things aren't going to matter, because that star card is just really, I'm really drawn to that star card because I feel like new horizons on your career are going to be taking shape and shifting and expanding your career options. I just keep getting called towards career. And you're going to start moving forward in a new direction. But just really tap into that strength and push that anxiety. I know it's easier said than done. That anxiety, go away. And just really, I think once you kind of wrap your head around that, you can do amazing things. Because you can. You are a dreamer. You can push forward and get through lots of different obstacles that come your way. But once you get out of your head, I think you'll remember that. And I think you just kind of need to rest and let your mind just chill out. Because it is on high alert for you. It's thinking you're in danger. And I think you have some good things going for you. Let's see. Let's get some more cards for you. Bring in a new deck. Best possible decision. Help me see what must be known. Help you see what you can achieve. The direction that you're going. Best possible decision. Things are going to be coming for you. New beginnings. Let this magic in my spell clear the space in which I dwell. Yes. Get out of your own head. New beginnings are on the horizon. Ah! Isn't this crazy how I just love when the cards harvest, when the cards come together like this. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. Yes, you have put in the work. You're just in your head. Get out of your way. New beginnings are coming. The best possible decision. Harvest. You have put in so much work and planted all these seeds. Like, here you are. Come get it. Enjoy. As I do, so mote it be. Let joy and light radiate from me. Yes, you deserve all the joy. You deserve the new beginnings, the harvest. You have worked so hard. The best possible decision. Help you see what is ahead. I knew it. I knew there was, I was like, you're in your own way. Get out. Move. I say that in the nicest way possible. Move out of your way. You have so much coming for you. And this is turning. See? I feel like you're restricted and you are tied, and you are not. Get out of your head. And I feel like once you do that and move these blockages that you have in your way, the energy is going to start flowing and moving. And then all these things are going to be like, oh my gosh, all these things are for me. You did it. Luck and money. You did this. You did this for you. Now get out of your way. Playfulness, cooperation. Have fun. Life is too short to be serious. Have fun. Things are coming. And then you have this. Directions, journey. You are on a journey. You are the captain of your own ship. Take a hold. Move forward. Break free. Quit sitting at the dock and move. It's like this card. All those ships. Move. Get out. Go. Have some fun. Enjoy. Let's get another one. Loyalty and determination. You are determined. You got this. You just have to, put it in drive. Move forward. Be loyal to yourself, not others. I feel like that needed to be said. Be loyal to yourself. You may be putting others around you, desire, attraction. But look at this snake. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't get distracted and move directions and change your loyalty. I feel like there's different desires, and I just needed to say that, I guess. But you have things coming up. Get out of your way. Luck, money, cooperation, direction, journey. You are going places, and I feel like you have, with the career, whatever direction you're going, you are an asset to them. You're very smart. Very smart. You have skills. You are amazing at what you do. This is not a time to doubt your abilities. That's what I'm hearing. Don't do that. You're smart. You got things going for you. Don't get caught up. Let's figure out what else is going on in this new year for you. What other messages do we have for pile 3? Let's get some more cards here. Be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. It's interesting because I feel like that's words to yourself. Talking nice to yourself, changing that dialogue, and calming down that ego that can be very not so nice. That inner dialogue, we gotta be nice to ourselves. I feel like that is more towards yourself. Love yourself. That is funny. Love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. I'm wondering, do you doubt yourself? You are worthy. You are worthy of good things. Get out of your head. Look at another ship. Moving. Go forward. You are amazing. You are a wonderful light. You are a wonderful human being. You have so much to offer. And I hope you know that. I want one more card. I get one more card for pile 3. What else do they need to hear? Let's write this one. Simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. And also be kind to yourself. That inner dialogue. I love that. Let's get some last cards, last deck. Any other messages? I really, falling out here. I feel that things are going to be taking a shift, and I just hope that you realize the good things that are coming. Do it for you. I feel like this is just a reading all about you. I mean, I know it is, but, you know, I don't really feel like, you know, sometimes things come in with other people and partnerships and friendships, and I feel like this is just one where it is just purely on you and getting out of your own way. And do it for you, and because you are worthy of it. Treat yourself kindly, and I hope, and love yourself, and not, that's easier said than done. But believe that. Don't be afraid to sing. And slow down and celebrate yourself. Don't be afraid to treat yourself nicely. And I mean by that, by like learning new things, or kind of like dating yourself. Don't be afraid to show yourself love, and just really slow down and celebrate yourself. Do it for you. Treat yourself nicely. Thorns, weave together the crown you deserve. Exactly. You deserve good things to happen to you, and you deserve all the goodness that comes towards you, and don't ever think that it's not. And I just think that right now you may be going through some things that tell you otherwise, but I really think that training your mind and changing those beliefs that you have about yourself, because that's what it is. Sometimes we have beliefs and they stem back way back, and we get these imprints, and I think that they just kind of stick with us. And I think that during this time, I don't think it's going to last long. I think things are going to shape shift and for you and turn around. And I hope that you realize what an inspiration you are to others, and you becoming this person that really lights a fire within you and in your heart. And you can look back and be like, yes, I am proud of that person that came through and moved forward through that anxiety with such strength and with so much joy and so much. I think this is great for you. And sorry, my battery died. So I just was saying thank you so much for joining me on this reading, and I hope to see you on future readings. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much.